What is up, YouTube? I'm going to give you a really quick update on the Gunwall. So I've had a lot of questions and I just want to answer some of those questions real quick because it's just a little bit easier than typing everything out in the comments. So the very first thing that I get asked the most is where I bought these panels from. So I picked these up from Menards. I don't know if there's a Menards in your area or not, but that's where I picked them up from. So in an effort to see if anybody else had them, I went to several different places. First I went to Home Depot, then I went to Lowe's, and both of those struck out. So Menards is the only place that I can find these locally, for me anyway. Now, they do sell them online. I did get on Menards website and I saw that they were for sale online for the same price as they are in the store. Shipping's kind of crazy because you're shipping giant wood panels, but they are available online and I'm sure it's cheaper than, you know, some of the other offerings out there. I went ahead and picked me up one more panel just because they are still cheap right now. I think the price went up $1 since the last video. I paid $13.99 for this panel. So it's definitely worth going after. If you have a Menards in your area, it may be worth just checking and seeing if they have it. If not, you may be able to order online and have it shipped to the store. Maybe that'll save you on shipping. It's just something to look for. So Menards is where I got them from. Now, as far as the color that I used just some flat black Rust-Oleum for the inside of the slats, and then for the actual gray color, hopefully this will zoom in and hopefully this will focus on this. It's called Forest Black. I got this from Walmart. Maybe you guys can actually take note of the paint code on there if I can get it to focus. Let's see. Maybe you can tell, but it's called Forest Black. I got it from Walmart. It wasn't even $10 for this grayish color, and I think it came out pretty good. So I've actually need to paint another panel, and this stuff is still good. So that's the color. It's Rust-Oleum, flat black, and then that Forest Black color that I picked up from Walmart. And so hopefully you guys can find that. So the next question I had was talking about any vertical storage options for maybe AR-15s or other guns. Right now, there are options out there. They aren't the cheapest thing in the world, but there are options to run with slat wall where you can mount your guns vertically. The ones that I have on these two rifles here, I actually made those. They are some 3D printed, basically AR-15 mounts that allow me to mount these vertically and save some room that way. Same thing with the actual pistol mounts. Those are also some mounts that I kind of made up in the computer, and I printed those off in a 3D printer, and they've been working great. What I can do is I'll go ahead and make all those files available. That way, if it's something that you want to download, you can download it if you have a 3D printer and print them off, and you'll have them. So they actually look great. I think they look great for what they are, and I already had a 3D printer, so it wasn't really any extra expense for me other than the roll of filament. But I don't know if I would go out and buy a 3D printer and set it up just to print these off. I don't think you'd be saving very much money that way, but if you already got one, it's definitely worth looking at. I'll post those files in the description below. That way you can, or I'm sorry, I'll post a link to those files in the description below, so at least you'll have them and you can make them work. Right now I've got the double stack mounts, and I've got a single stack compact mount, and I've got the AR-15 vertical mounts, and I'll also put a link down to this little tray here that I have below. So those are the bulk of the main questions I had. If there's anything else you guys want to know, let me know. I just didn't want to type. Everybody seems to ask the same questions over and over again in the comments, and I just wanted to make a quick video answering those questions for you. So if you have any more, just let me know. My name is John with BGR. Thank you guys for watching.